There are women out there who are looking for real men to fall in love with, but they end up falling in love with small boys. See, how being a man is not having BS. Being a man is not it's not about having big dicks. How you can, turn a woman upside down and show your strength in the bedroom. No, it's beyond that. Being a man, as I said earlier, is for you to know your identity. When you're able to know your identity, you know yourself, and then you identify what you need. When you're able to identify what you need as a man, then that can give you an advantage. And when we look back into our society, a lot of boys have become victims of what the society has produced those boys to become. You see, when we go back into our society, we could see one or two things that are wrong. Boys have become victims of drugs, and they're addicted to it. They need to take drugs to feel that they belong to a community. They need to take some heroin, some marijuana, some weed to feel that they are high. And that boy loses her identity. And you listening to me, if you are a woman, will you love to choose a man who is addicted to drugs? You definitely not, right? Because that man does not know himself. He only knows himself when he begins to take drugs, because he feels he's high. So that is where we are losing our boys. They have become victims of, drugs. And secondly, we could see in our society that boys have become victims of homosexuality. When you look at our comedy sector today, and we tend to laugh about it, but it's a serious problem that we have today, where boys are now acting like women. And this thing has become a trend. And forgetting that these things are not setting good examples for the young boys who are growing up. Because they think if they need a validation for the community that they are in and they are growing up, they need to change who they are. There are no masculine gender again in our community. We don't have boys. We don't have men. All we see, even boys have become girls. And I is that not true? Boys have become girls. We are losing our men. Men are not being taught how to become fathers. Men are not being taught how to become husbands. Men are not being taught how to become providers. They are not being taught how to become protectors. So that's one of the things that kills me as a young boy. Because when I look back, if I was taught how to become the man I need to be, I believe that I will have done better than as I am now. We need fathers, we need men, we need mentors who can sacrifice their time to say, I am choosing this young boy to invest myself in him so that he can become what he needs to become. Nowadays, when we go into the leadership sectors, we are losing the men. Women are taking control. I'm not against women, but sincerely, women are taking control. We are in a world whereby it is all about woman power. The man power is missing. So now women are even voicing out to say, what a man can do, they can do what? They can do better. So where are the men? If you're a lady watching me, I'm not against you rising to the top. But as a woman, you can't do it alone. We need men in our community. We need men in our home. The Holy Scriptures give us this understanding according to Proverbs 22, verse 6. If I'm right, it says that train up a child in the way he should go. When he is old, he will not depart from it. When he grows up, he will not depart from it. Charity begins at home. So if parents would do their best to raise up the boys in the house, show them how to become men, how to become diligent as men, they will not have lazy boys hanging around waiting for somebody to help them. We all can rise to become somebody, especially as men. We need the men in our community. We need the men in our family. When it comes to Father's Day, men are not celebrated. Is that not true? Men are not celebrated. Men have been pushed aside. The only time a man is being recognized is the time that he can give money to the other party. That is when a man is being recognized. If you have no money to give, it means you're not a man. Is that not so? Well, let's be truthful. Let's be truthful. In our community today, if you cannot give out money, you're not bringing anything to the table. But is that all it takes for a man to be a man? To provide? No. It takes more to be a man. It takes more. And there's another thing that I want to really talk about is faith and logic. The cost of being a man comes with these two things: your faith and your logic. As a man, you need to believe in something. You need to believe in something. That thing I'm going to talk about is having faith in God. You can't become a man if you don't have faith in God. You didn't create yourself, did you? We as men didn't create ourselves. So as a man, to become a man, you need to find the God that created you. You need to have a relationship. You need to have faith in that God. So the cost of being a man is for you to have faith in God. Number 2, which I term is logic. A man becomes a man when he begins to think. A man who refuses to think will stink. And when he begins thinking, he will sink. But when a man begins to use his logic, his rational reasoning to think, then he can come out of his poverty or out of his pain and predicament. Men who are refusing to think will always be at that low level that they are in. Today, I want to admonish all men that is hearing my voice that you need to gather the courage to have faith. You need to gather the courage to have the ability to think ahead of yourself. You see, God created man for 4 things, and one is to work, one is to create, one is to excel, and one is to be concerned about what goes on around him. Every man is created for the glory of God. You are not created to be an island. You are created to excel. You are created to become somebody that will bring glory to your family, to your community, to your nation, and beyond. So it is important that a man knows who he is, identify what he needs, have faith, and be logical.